Hey guys, this is Dimitri with Joe's Gaming and Electronics, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a complete teardown of the Apple AirPods Max headphones. All the tools that you'll see me using in this video, we do have them available on our website. They'll be down in the description. For this specific repair, we'll be using a Pry Tool, a T5 screwdriver. We will be using a T2 as well as a start bit that's a 1.2. This is also a P2 if you are not able to find this one. P2 is the same. We'll be using a 1.5mm flathead screwdriver, tweezers, plastic spudger, and a SIM tray pin. We could just pop off the ear pads. They're magnetic. Using the pin, we're going to insert it into these holes and just push down to disconnect the headband from the cup, like so. Now we have removed the headband, and it doesn't matter what side you decide you want to tear down. We're just gonna start from the right and then work on the left. So the first screwdriver that we will be using is the 1.2 star bit, or the P2. And to get this process rolling, we're gonna turn these screws a quarter of a turn. So for this one, we're gonna turn it to the right hand side a quarter, and then the bottom one a quarter turn to the left, a quarter turn to the right, and a quarter turn to the left. You should feel it stop. Don't keep going because you're gonna ruin the clip that's holding this together to the housing. So just a quarter turn. Once we've completed that, we'll use a pry tool to get this open. We're gonna wedge it in. You could apply alcohol on the outside to break the adhesive, but in this case we'll just use the pry tool and just muscle it. You won't be causing any damage if you choose to do it this way. Once that is done, open it up, and just to make things easier, we will use the T2 to disconnect the speaker cover housing. Pull that screw. Use the tweezers to remove the ribbon shield. It just makes it easier. And with this plastic spudger, disconnect the ribbon from power board, like so. Now that that is off, we'll set that aside, and we're going to use a T2 to remove the speaker screws. Once the screws are out, I'm going to use tweezers to grab onto the screws because the speaker is really magnetized. So if you don't get a good grip on the screw, the speaker will eat it and then you'll have a damaged speaker. Now, we do have a really interesting screw. Let's see if I could get it to focus up. But you could see when it's at an angle, there's little divots in there. So remove that. We'll just use a flathead screwdriver, put it into the divots, and just try to rotate it like so. Once you kind of get it to break a little bit, you can leverage it and just twist. Remove that, and now we are ready to pop the speaker out. Now that the speaker is out, we're going to proceed using the T2 bit, and we're going to remove all these screws that you see holding the board, the battery cover, and everything. So we'll start with the little guys here on the charger port ribbon covers. Since we're here, we'll remove the power board screws as well. There's only 2 of them. Remove the screws on the shield for the battery. What's cool about these screwdrivers is they're magnetic. So if you do lose any screws in there, you can easily retrieve them. We'll remove this screw. And we'll proceed with removing this screw and this one. Once those are removed, there's going to be 2 more screws in the battery. We got one right there, and we'll use a T5 for those 2. Once those are removed, the plastic spudger, disconnect all the ribbons from the power board, like so. Remove the battery. Once the battery is removed, we can pop out the power board. Once the power board is out, we'll use the flathead to separate it from the wire in the power board connection. Set the power board aside, and now we're going to remove the charger port screws. There are 4 screws that hold the charger port down, and with this one we will be using the T2 screwdriver. And there are two more little screws located right on the inside. One right there, and then the other one you can see right there. These ones are kind of awkward and at an angle, so it's going to take some time and a little bit of patience.
Hey, this is Joe from the Sauna. If this video brought you value, please support us by buying parts, tools, refurbished electronics, or sending your device in for repair so we can keep offering you free repair tutorials. Back to the video.
Alright, once the two little screws are removed from the charger port, set them aside, and you can proceed with removing the charger port. And using our flathead, we'll remove the microphone as well. We're just gonna pry underneath a little bit, peel it up. All right, the last thing that we're going to remove here is going to be the headband jack. To do so, we will be using a T2 screwdriver. Remove those two screws. Once that is done, flip the cover up. You'll have to bend it. Once it is bent up, go ahead and disconnect the ribbon using the plastic spudger. And now we'll remove the 4 screws using a T5 from the headband jack. We got 2 up top and 2 at the bottom. We got those screws removed. Disconnect that and pull out the headband jack. You want to be careful when you're doing this because there's a ribbon inside there that is connected to the headband jack. So be really careful so that it doesn't get snagged. It's really hard to get this on camera. We're just gonna move it aside just a little bit so that it doesn't get damaged. Once that is removed, you have completely disassembled the right hand side of the AirPod Max headphones. So now we're going to follow the same steps and do the left hand side. So same thing, we will use a P2 or a 1.2 millimeter star bit, quarter turn to the right, quarter turn to the left, quarter turn to the right, and quarter turn to the left. Using our pry tool, we'll wedge it in and then pry up. Now with this one, because this ribbon is covered by a bunch of tiny little screws, we're going to remove the speaker first so that we're not getting any small screws into the speaker. With that being said, we'll use T2. And then for this fancy guy, the flathead 1.5 millimeter screwdriver. Set the speaker aside. Now that that is done, we're going to proceed with removing all these tiny little screws. Still using the T2. And what's great is this screw is a little bit bigger than the first 3 that I removed, and yet the T2 works perfectly fine. So makes it a lot easier. Once that is complete, we'll remove the ribbon cover, set that aside, and just to make it a lot easier for us to work with, let's disconnect the speaker housing, set that aside as well, and we'll disconnect the ground antenna and the microphone ribbon as well. We'll pull this cover off and out of there. Remove this screw that holds the Bluetooth board. Using the plastic spudger, we're disconnecting that ribbon, and now we could get the Bluetooth board out of there using the flathead to pry the AUX jack wire from the Bluetooth board clip, like so. And once that is done, you can use the flathead to pry the speaker ribbon. And using a T2, we're going to remove the antenna, removing 1, 2, 3, and then you got 4 and 5 right there. Now we could literally use this screwdriver, just pop it in here and pry this out of there, set that aside. And same as we did on the right side with the flathead, we'll just go in here underneath this and just peel it up. Like so. You got the microphone, and this also is for the speaker. Now, all that's left to do is just disconnect the headband jack, and we are all done with the teardown. So same process as the right side. Using a T2, we will remove those 2 screws right here. Once those 2 screws are out, bend the ribbon cover up to expose the connections. Using our plastic spudger, we will disconnect the ribbon, and with our T5 screwdriver, we'll remove the 4 screws that are holding the headband jack. Once the screws are out, we'll use the flathead to assist in prying this out. Once again, make sure that you tuck the ribbon behind this metal piece right over here. It's kind of hard to get it on camera, but just make sure you tuck it behind there so that you don't damage it when you are removing the headband jack. Once this is removed, you have completed the disassembly of the Apple AirPods Max headphones. So the parts that you should have remaining from this disassembly is both the left and the right outside cup, as well as the power board. We got the Bluetooth board, we got the battery, the left side jack, the right side jack, we got the ground antenna for the left side, we got the speaker and the microphone for the left side, we got the charger port for the right side, we got the microphone for the right side, and then you're left with the right speaker, the left speaker, and of course the cups, headband, and ear pads. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you guys love what we do, please support us. You guys can click on the links that we have on the end screen. You guys can buy our parts, sales, or service so we can continue to make great videos for you guys for many more years. Thank you.